Welcome, guys. My name is Timothy, and I want to welcome each and every one of you. Today, we are going to learn about abuse. So, when you say abuse, what comes to your mind? Have you heard about the word abuse before? Hmm? Abuse. When you say abuse, have you heard about it before?
Yes, when you go against somebody.
Okay, to go against somebody,
The person
the person which. Okay. So abuse um is something that is intentional harm or mistreatment towards somebody.
Sure.
Intentional, that word means something that is, if you are willing, it's something that you plan to do. Abuse can be violence. Violence against somebody. When you intentionally plan to do something or intentionally plan to do harm to somebody or mistreat somebody, that is abuse. And abuse is something that we can see around, right? It can happen to anybody regardless of your age, whether you are big or small. It can happen to us. So abuse is not just limited, right? So abuse is not always physical. Like I said, it's intentional harm or mistreatment, right? If you mistreat somebody or a child or a lady or man, that is abuse. So abuse is not always physical. It can be emotional. It can be physical. It can be psychological. So there are so many abuse. So what are some of the abuse that you have seen in your home or around or in your community? What are some of the abuse that you have seen?
To look at older person, use them, shot them.
Okay, you stop them. Okay, thank
For
you.
me,
Yeah.
I've seen women violence, child abuse.
Very good. Women violence, child abuse. Very good. Doctor, you have something to say? Very good. So every one of you are correct, right? We have child abuse, we have women abusing men, men abusing women, right? So now there are various types of abuse. So we have the physical abuse. So when you say physical abuse, what comes to your mind? I classic. What is physical abuse?
Physical abuse is the abuse that we see around us.
Okay, something that you see around us, right? Like,
Having sexual intercourse with someone that is not agreeing, which is rape.
Okay.
Someone in the child, you have your child, but you're not taking your child going to school, you're in a community passing around.
Yes. So these are all abuse, right? Very good. These are all abuse. So now let's go into physical abuse. So the one we call rape, that one is sexual abuse. So for physical abuse, is any form of physical harm or when someone uses their physical power to harm you. For instance, somebody hit you.
Say sorry.
Yeah, somebody
I
hit
just hate you. And for me to tell you, oh, you hate me. So you tell me sorry and start abusing me.
Yeah, somebody hitting you, somebody slapping you. It's physical, right? Somebody grabbing you too hard without your consent, without you agreeing, like talking somebody too hard. It's a physical abuse. Choking somebody. So if you are choking the person, you are hitting the person, fighting, kicking the person. These are all harmful abuse. And that particular abuse is called physical abuse. So if you see someone kicking a friend, somebody fighting, somebody choking another person, that is physical abuse. And these things we can see it around us, right? It can happen in our community. It can happen in our home. There are some people in our home, you will see the mother, the father, they are fighting. So sometimes it can happen. You can see physical abuse around us. So another form of abuse is um, verbal abuse. So when you say verbal, what comes to your mind?
Abuse that is proven to be action.
Okay,
Action.
okay. So action, right? So verbal mean what? Something that you say from the mouth. So using words to help the other person. This includes yelling at another person. Do not allow somebody to yell at you. Even in the class with your teacher, do not yell at you. When somebody yell at you, that is a form of abuse. That means the person is abusing you. If somebody wants to tell you something, say please do this, kindly do this for me. Or please excuse. The person should not yell at you. When you yell, which means you are abusing the person. So even your friends, your peers, do not yell at your peers, which means you are abusing them. It does not have to be older person, but even your friends do not abuse them by yelling. Then another form of verbal abuse is insulting.
Insult the person.
Yes, insulting the person. Insulting the person. Using bad language on your friend. Or calling your friend different names. I am Tinisi. And then you are using different names to like you slaying, you too dry. These are all form of abuse. Or you telling mama you are too fat, you are too short. That is abuse. You don't do it to people. So
Sometimes they get shame.
yes, and that type of we should not take verbal abuse lightly, right? It's something that we should take very seriously because it leads to psychological abuse and emotional abuse as well. Just imagine somebody insult you and tell you your big head. You psychologically you will start thinking about it within, and then you will start playing on you. Oh, you will start developing low self-esteem, right? And so verbal abuse, that is verbal abuse, right? Verbal abuse. So threatening somebody is also another form of verbal abuse. If you are telling somebody, for instance, I will beat you, I will kill you. That is abuse. We should not abuse people. We should not threaten people. We should not tell them bad language. We should not abuse them. So we have physical abuse. We have verbal abuse. And then another form of abuse is emotional, psychological abuse. And verbal insults also lead to psychological abuse, right? Like what I was saying, if you insult somebody, it will play on the person's mind. It will make them to be sad. If you start to insult your friend, when your friend make confusion, you start insulting them. If that person go, it will play on them psychologically, emotionally. That person emotion will change. You will notice that that person will just be sad. So all these form of abuse we see around us, right? So another form of abuse, like what Faith was saying, sexual abuse. So forcing you to have loving, forcing somebody to love to them. Like forcing somebody to kiss them, forcing somebody to hug them. So before somebody even hug you, they sometimes ask you, can I hug you? Yeah, can I hug you? Can I touch you? Even your sensitive part of your body. Do not just allow anybody to touch any sensitive part of your body. without your consent. You have to agree, right? So if somebody touching your breast, touching your face, just come and knock your bottom, tell them no, do not do it to you next time. That is a form of abuse. So if you are a girl child, you're in the home and then you see such abuse happening around you, do not just keep quiet. You need to speak up. You need to say it. If somebody just knock your bottom, tell them do not knock or do not slap my bottom, right? So not only female, right, can be abused. Boys can also be abused. Men can also be abused. So these are forms of abuse. Any question before we move to the next one? Or addition? Okay, so another form of abuse is economic abuse. Economic abuse. Who have heard that before? So how many abuse we have discussed now?
Physical abuse, phone abuse,
Verbal abuse. Psychological, emotional abuse. Yes. These are abuse that we are discussed, right? So these are all gender-based violence or abuse. So economic abuse, denying and controlling someone money or economic resources, such as money, time, transport, food. So this form of abuse or form of abuse, sometimes you can be in the home. Your parents or somebody takes your visa or your food money. Your parents not providing your needs. They know you're supposed to eat, they know you're supposed to carry visa or else you look at other people, right? So all these forms, if your parents does not have, no problem. But wherein your parents have the finance or the person have the money to support you, they're supposed to support you. If your parents have the money to support, they're supposed to support you fully. So if somebody deny you of your resources, those things that you're supposed to have access to, the deny of it, that is another form of abuse. Another form of abuse is called economic abuse. Denying of your access, your time. Somebody sees your labor to tell you, don't go to, do not go to school. That is abuse, right? That is another form of abuse. So we have neglect abuse. Yes, failing to provide necessary care. There are some parents, they neglect their children. They leave them with auntie, uncle. Just take care of my child. They neglect you. They abandon you. That is a form of abuse. Once you bear a child, you should be able to take care of them. So these are a few types of abuse. These are the types of abuse. So people who are in abuse, sometimes it's difficult for them to do. And why? There are some people they are abused, right? But sometimes it's difficult. They will stay in that abuse. They don't want to leave because sometimes they feel that this person is supporting them, and then if the person is supporting them, and then if they leave that marriage or if they leave the home, the person will support them any longer. So they will stay in life. So for any other form of abuse that you encounter, do not keep quiet. If you are in your community, if you notice a child is abused, or a lady or a man, report it. Speak it out. You can counsel them, you can talk to them, or if you are going any form of abuse, do not keep quiet. Speak it out. So we are going to stop here. If you have questions concerning abuse, you can just ask a question and then we will answer. Or any comment.
I don't know.
Yeah.
One form of abuse is that the person will have uncle or auntie and they are living with the person has saying no for their abusing. Which form of abuse is that?
Okay, you are living with your auntie. You are living with your uncle and you are living with your uncle or your auntie.
Both of them.
Yes. Which one you are living with?
Yes.
Oh no, you are living with your uncle. Ask your question.
Ask
I
questions.
said,
Yeah.
if you are living with your uncle or your auntie, like Area said, the person will be living with someone for they are abusing them. They will not be going out and they feel like the person has schooling and feeding them.
Yeah,
Which
so
form of abuse is that?
okay, so like what I was saying, there are some people that will stay in a particular abuse. For instance, a child who will stay with their uncle or auntie or maybe family members, and that person abusing them. That child wants to leave, but then they'll be thinking who will support them, who will take care of their needs. These are things they'll be thinking about. These are things they'll be thinking about, right? These are things they'll be thinking about. But then you can leave from that abuse, that particular abuse. But these are, you can report it, you can speak it out.
So who?
Yeah, like me, you can come to me personally. So that is why this program, if you are abused, you come to me, we'll be able to advocate for you.
In what? How? In what way are you advocate for the person?
So it depends the type of abuse. When we have different type of abuse, first I will ask you which type of abuse that you encounter. Is it sexual abuse or is it physical, emotional abuse? So if yes, but based on those abuse, then we can maybe meet your parents and then talk to them, or maybe we can advocate to see how things like live on that abuse. We can counsel you and then also talk to the parents who will come and but we are against any form of abuse that we see around us. When you see it around you, speak it out, talk to that person will be counseling, they need people to talk to. So guys, today is our health talk today. We just talked about abuse. If you have any comment, just put it in the comment section and keep following TDC Health Talk. You can support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel and also like and share. Bye bye.